last that we left off was we made a payment to Hallie Bros, and we received a 1% discount. So in this case, right, we paid for the coffee brewer and the coffee grinder, right? So then now, next thing that we have here is we are going to be receiving a check number 801 from the corner bookstore for $53.89 for invoice number 102. All right, so what do we do here?
Checking and unearned rent revenue.
Okay, so this is we received a check for invoice number 102 from the corner bookstore.
Checking an account receivable.
Correct, because in this case, this is what someone owes me. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna be receiving money for something that a customer owes me, which is an account receivable. Account receivable, which is 11,000. Okay. And how much that check was for $53.89. And it's for invoice number 2. So, description. So what do we do now?
We go to the general ledger.
Okay. For $53.89. So that still brings us to a negative. And then accounts receivable.
now we go to the subsidiary.
Okay. Subsidiary ledger. Corner bookstore. For $53.89 because from invoice number 102, this is what we originally sold to them, and then we end up making a refund. So they owe me $53.89, and that's what we did here. See now, the corner bookstore owes us $194.10 for invoice number 105. Good. Okay. So the next thing we have here is we're going to do another purchase order, number 170, 314 to Atlas Coffee for another 250 pounds for
Do we need
380.
to make the deposit? Did we do that part?
Okay, we're good. We'll do the deposit. Yes. For $53.89. So we got two orders going on, one for 372 and then this one's for 380. Okay. We'll even do a second purchase order right here. Number 173.15 to All Things Ceramics for another 100 cups for 251. Okay. Since there's a surge in our store, right? Because we went from grand opening to now we have a bunch of customers. We need to stock up on our inventory. So here, All Things Ceramics, another 100 mugs for $251. Okay. So then now Albert submits another order for Great Restaurant. This time Great Restaurant for sales order number 108 here. This is what Great Restaurant wants. So what do we do with this?
We go to commissions.
Good, right? For $585.87. So then on the 25th, right, we have some more daily sales. Oops. We have some more daily sales. Okay, so we have some regular, medium, large, medium. Okay. So we need to journalize that. Okay. So how much was the sales for the medium regular coffee?
$527.35.
The large regular coffee?
$577.07.
Medium supreme coffee?
$672.30.
And large supreme coffee?
$680.55.
And ceramic coffee mugs?
$62.91.
And how much tax?
$207.92.
Giving me a grand total of 27.28.10. Oop, I'm off by a penny. I think I put 92, 91, 92, 5, 5, 0, 7. Oh, okay, she'll be, it's 30, it's 2, it's 527.35. There you go. 27.28.10. So what next?
We deposit the money.
Okay, we can deposit the money. So we deposited a total of 27.81.99. What's next?
To the general ledger.
Okay. We got some in-store sales. For 27.28.10. So we're back out of the negatives. You gotta go to sales. How many cups of medium regular cups did we sell?
265.
265 cups. For 527.85. So what's my ending balance?
2813.86.
2813.
I put the wrong number.
Okay.
Or did you? Isn't our sales 527.35?
Oh, is it 35 or 85? Okay, it's 35. 527.35. Okay, there you go. I got the same numbers right now. Okay. There you go. Now, what about sales for the large regular? How many cups did we sell?
193.
For 577.07.
$34.71.39.
Good. How many medium supreme coffees did we sell?
270.
For 572.30. Oh wait, what is that? 672.30. 672.30. Okay, so what's my grand total here?
3583.11.
35.83.11. And then large supreme cups.
195.
$680.55.
3961.15.
$39.61.15.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now the ceramic coffee mugs.
Nine.
We sold 9 mugs. For $62.91.
Total 958.38.
Okay. Did you say 158?
No, 958.38.
Okay. Okay. And then last but
Sorry,
not
I'm looking.
least, we got some sales tax. Sales tax. For 207.92. So what's my grand total here?
1029.11.
Good. Okay, so we already deposited the money into the bank. Now we need to record all. We need to record on the inventory worksheet. So in this case, when we sold or used, we used 42 pounds of the regular and 42.5 pounds of the Supreme. Okay. So 42 and 42.5. Inventory worksheet. Here we are for regular. We used 42 pounds. Oh, 42, not 72. How much is my total cost of goods sold?
68.57.
68.57. We gotta subtract out our inventory here. Okay, so we got 81 pounds left at a total remaining of
213.43.
I think you added.
Never mind. I think I'm behind. Sorry.
Okay. Do you need to check? Do you need a check?
No, give me one quick second though. I think I know what I did.
Okay. No worries.
132.25. Got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so our per unit rate has increased by 1/1000th of a penny. Okay. Okay, our Supreme coffee for our 42.5 pounds of coffee. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. Do we have enough? Okay, let's take a look. We got 2 batches of inventory. We got one for 20.5, and then we need to take one from a second batch. So we know we don't have enough for the batches. Okay, so we got to separate this. Right? This is going to become a calculation because we're splitting 2 different batches of inventory here. Okay, so Okay, 42.5. So we know that 20.5 at $1.84 is going to give us 37.72. Now we need to figure out how much 22 pounds is at $1.86. That should give us $40.92. So let's add those up together. All right, and we get 78.64. So now let's update our inventory so we no longer have this. And we have 125 minus 22, giving us a remainder of 191.58. Okay, 191.58. Okay, so we have 78.64 for the Supreme, and we got 68.57 for the regular. $78.64. Okay. Now we have to plug our numbers into our ledger here. Cost of goods sold first. Used 42 pounds. Okay. For 68.57. Grand total here is
677.50.
good. Used 42.5 pounds. $78.64.
724.42.
Good. Okay, so regular coffee. Used 42 pounds. Which was for 68.57. So therefore, ending balances
132.25.
132.25, which matches our inventory worksheet. Okay, and then my Supreme is like what, 191.58. Okay. Used 42.5 pounds for 78.64.
191.58.
191.58. All right, so what's next? Looks like we received some coffee from Atlas Coffee Importers.
We use accounts payable.
Okay. We need to recognize, what do we need to recognize these coffees as?
Regular and Supreme.
Good, as inventory. Good. Copy this section here. This should fit it. There we go. This is 26 now. So how much regular coffee? For 372.50. Okay. You want to do the freight as well? For
Yeah.
okay. Invoice number 672. For how much? 31.25. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that check number since it's COD. Okay, so check number 1526 for this right here. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the ledger to plug in our number. So here we already are on the inventory section. So regular coffee. Purchase 125 pounds, and we also have freight cost. We're still in General Journal 15. We got 172.50 and 31.25. So therefore, what's my grand total of my inventory on hand?
$336.
336 even. Good. Okay. We also have to add in our Supreme coffee here. Right, we bought 125 pounds, so we also have some freight costs. For 231.25. So what's my grand total here for my Supreme coffee?
422.83.
422.83. Good. And since we're already on the assets, I'm just going to go ahead and write my checkout. So what's my grand total in the bank?
1013.48.
Good. Last but not least, we have an accounts payable account. Invoice number 370. For a total of 272.50. I'm sorry, 372.50.
$26.15.21.
Good. Since we owe Atlas Coffee more money, here we go, Atlas Coffee. We have received 125 pounds of regular coffee, 125 pounds of Supreme coffee, invoice number 370. General 15, we got the same terms. So when's my discount due date?
July 11.
July 11. And then my actual due date is the 26th of July. Okay, for a total of 372.50, which once again we're not making a payment to. Okay. We also need to go to our freight line. Okay, so once again, because we paid for it was cash on delivery, we owe nothing to Freightline. Okay. Before updating the inventory, what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and update the purchase order. To say that we received the order for the 250 pounds of coffee for the 372.50. That was invoice number 370. Now we can go ahead and update our inventory worksheet. So we bought regular coffee for $1.38 each per pound, and then the Supreme coffee for $1.60 per pound. Okay. Okay, giving us a grand total of $203.75. Okay. So let's go ahead and add that to our inventory on hand because we need to recalculate our new average cost per item. Okay, so I have 81 pounds remaining plus 125, giving us 206. At a total of $336 even, bringing my average cost per item to be 1.631068. So it has dropped by a thousandth of a penny because in this case, this batch was less than the previous one. Right, the previous one was costing me per pound $1.39. Now it's $1.38. So now it has dropped 10,000th of a penny. We need to plug in our Supreme coffee. Okay, giving us 231.25. So now we need to, since we are using FIFO, we need to find our cost per item. So what's my cost per item going to be here? If it's 231.25 and we got to split it between 125 items.
185.
185. Okay, and we're going to plug that into our inventory batch here. Okay, giving us a grand total of 422.83. Okay. So now we're going to start a new page. page 16. And let's see what happened next. We also end up receiving our ceramic coffee mugs. Okay. How do we journalize our coffee mugs?
Purchase expense, freight expense, and accounts payable.
Good. It's been a while since we bought coffee mugs, huh? There you go, purchase expense and freight expense right here. Okay. All right, so how much is my purchase expense?
$251.
250. It's $2.50 each.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Okay, so 250 plus $100 worth of freight. Is $350. All things ceramics invoice number 170. 1% 10 net 30. So let's go check our purchase order since you said you were confused at looking at the wrong one, right? Purchase order. So in this case, I had 2 pending purchase orders available, right? One for 250, one for 251. Okay. So in this case, I received my batch of inventory for the mugs costing $250. So in this case, it's going to be the purchase order 313. Okay. And we're still pending on our order for 315 for the 251. Okay. Was that a purchase expense? For 100 coffee mugs at $2.50 each. General Journal 15 or 16 for $250. So therefore, what's my total purchase expense?
$841.20.
Okay, 41.20. We got some freight expense. So what's my total freight expense?
400.
Good. Last but not least, we need to recognize that we're not going to pay them now. We're going to pay them later. Liabilities. Invoice number 170 for a total of $350. So what's my grand total that I owe?
2965.21.
Good.
We go to the subsidiary.
Okay. All things ceramics here. $170. General Journal 16. We got 1% 10, net 30. So when's the discount due date?
July 6th.
July 6th. And then when's the actual due date? Okay. The bill came out to be a total of $350. No payment, so therefore we owe another $350. Okay, last but not least, we need to go to our inventory worksheet because now we need to pop it in here for the 26 at 100 cups for $2.50 each. Plus 100. Okay. And just for practice purposes only, how much is it going to cost me per cup? $3.50 each, right? 350 divided by 100 gives you $3.50 each. So then on the 26th, right, we have more daily sales. So not much activities going on right now except for just our daily sales. Okay. Okay. So how much of the medium regular coffee did we sell?
$511.43.
Okay. Large,
$598.
medium supreme,
$647.40.
and then the large supreme. Oops, 94.
$694.51.
Strawberry coffee mugs.
$76.89.
And last but not least, tax.
208.58. I mean, yeah.
Good. Giving me a grand total of 27.36.81. 27.36.81. Perfect. Okay. So now, what do I do now?
You deposit the money.
Deposit the money. Okay. For 27.36.81. So 626. We're at $2,736.81.
And now we go to the general ledger.
Okay. Starting with the assets with checking. To 27.36.81. So how much is my grand total account balance in my checking account?
37.50.29.
37.50.29. Good. So now we gotta go to our sales. So what is going to be the medium, right? How many cups do we sell?
257.
For 511.43. Giving me a grand total of
33.25.29.
good. how many cups of the large regular did I sell?
200.
For $5.98, giving me a grand total of
4069.39.
good. How many cups of the medium supreme cups?
260.
For a total of 647.40. Bringing my grand total to be
4230.51.
good. How many large supreme cups did we sell?
199.
For a total of 69451. 69451. So what's my grand total going to be here?
4655.66.
46.55.66. Good. And we got the ceramic coffee mugs. How many did we sell?
11.
For 76.89. Grand total
1035.27.
good. Last but not least, we got some sales tax. For 208.58. So what's the grand total here?
1,237.69.
Good. Excellent. Now we need to update our inventory worksheet. We're going to deposit the money into the bank. Inventory worksheet says that for these sales here, we used 42 pounds of the regular and 42 pounds of the supreme. Okay. So inventory worksheet for regular. What's the cost of goods sold?
$68.50.
$68.50. Okay, so let's go ahead and subtract those out. So I got 206 minus 42 pounds, leaving me with 164. We got 336 minus 68.50. So how much should be left over?
$267.50.
267.50, bringing my average cost per item to be 1.631098. So it changed by 20,000th of a penny. I mean 10,000th of a penny. Okay. Right. So now we got some Supreme coffee. We sold another. We used another 42 pounds. Now in this case, how much? Which batch of inventory am I going to be taking out from?
The 103 at $1.86.
$1.86. So therefore, what is my total cost of goods sold going to be here?
$78.12.
78.12. Okay. So 42 at 78.12. So we no longer have 103. We used 42 pounds, giving us 11,346, giving us a grand total down below 344.71. 344.71. Okay, so let's take a look at my Supreme here. Supreme was 78.12, and my my regular was 68.50. Plug those numbers in. $78.12. Okay. Update our inventory, so cost of goods sold first. We used 42 pounds. What's my grand total now?
746.
746. For 78.12. So my ending balance here is going to be
$802.54.
802.54. And we're going to update our inventory. Here we go, regular coffee. We used 42 pounds. For 68.50. So now we have how much left in our inventory on hand.
That's correct.
Yep.
267.50.
Good. All right. Last one here. We used 42 pounds. Okay, for 78.12. So how much should we have left?
3044.71.
30.44.71. Yep, 30.44.71. Okay. So it is. I'm gonna stop here to go on break real quick. So when we come back, we'll continue on with delivering to Super A Market. Okay.